Hi guys, of course it's Elle and I here, and I just wanted to talk to you guys today about how chronically ill people are treated in ERs, A&Es, and hospitals, medical settings in general. I've had really bad experiences over the past, 2 months or so. I've had nurses yelling at me because I didn't want an IV in a particular site, or telling me that medications are contraindicated when they're not, because I actually know pharmacology. But they and I also know my body very well, and I know you guys know your body very well. And last week I had a very scary moment where I had a doctor's appointment with my Potsy doctor, and he was worried that I had a pulmonary embolism from when I was in the hospital with my cellulitis and sepsis and stuff. And so, anyway, he had ordered some tests, but on Friday I felt like I couldn't breathe it. I kept just feeling like I was being suffocated. So I have a fear of ambulances. My husband called an ambulance, and they came pick me up, and they took me right through and put me in the waiting room. And the lady who was triaging goes, "Honey, you need to get off the bed. They need to go and save lives." I go, "What about my life?" Like, she had no idea who I was, what was wrong with me, what was going on. All they did to triage me was take my blood and do an EKG, incorrectly, the EKG. But either way, that's not going to tell them if I have a pulmonary embolism or not. And I sat in the waiting room for over 5 hours. And then I sat in the hallway once they took me back for another at least 5 hours, where at any time, if I truly had a pulmonary embolism, bad things could have happened. And the long and short of it is, it's our bodies. We know what's going on. We're chronically ill. We're very in tune with our bodies. We need to be treated differently than someone who is not chronically ill. We are not drug seeking. We are not here for your attention. We're also not here for you to be rude to us or to be treated poorly or screamed at, because that to me is just totally unacceptable. And I pray that you stick up for yourself if, God forbid, that ever happens to you. I know it's uncomfortable to advocate for yourself in those settings, but you really need to. My opinion, so, if you think differently, that's fine. And, but the reason why I'm doing this video is because I really would like to hear your stories. And so if you guys could really send me your stories. I've talked to so many people, and they have felt the same way, and the same things have happened to them, where they're treated like they're drug seeking, or their nurse is just annoyed with them, or the doctor is, or whatnot, and doesn't believe them that they're really in that much pain, or that they feel that ill. And we all hate hospitals, let's face it, right? So especially A&Es and ERs. So again, if you guys please send me your stories, I would love to hear from you. And if I have your permission, please let me know in the message that I can share it, so that others know that they're not alone. Because I think that it really helps to know, like, okay, I was treated poorly, and that really gets in your mind mentally. And it helps to know, like, okay, it's not just me, it's the medical system. So, and then hopefully I'll be doing more videos on just the medical system and how they treat chronically ill patients.